We're live at the Amway Center in beautiful Orlando, Florida, as the Magic try to defend their home court. The NBA on 2K Sports. That is the place you want to be, and we're happy to have you with us on our broadcast today. A look here at the Lakers starting group presented by State Farm. Howe and Bynum filling up the middle. Kobe and World Peace are the wingmen, and it's Sessions in at the point. And for the Magic, Nelson and Richardson are manning the backcourt. Anderson plays the 4 with Howard at the 5. And it's Turkoglu in at the 3. And here's Kobe from the arc. Takes it right up. And it's Bynum with the jam.
Well, that's the way to corral that rebound and then go back up with force. Make them feel you.
Yeah, you know, Clark, the work he does on the offensive glass has always been so impressive.
Now, that might be where he's most valuable to this team.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, thank you. Mike Brown and I got a chance to talk for a bit. It was their interior defense that he thought would be a key factor. He said, my guys have the length and the instincts to block more than their fair of shots if the ball comes inside against us. It's got to be nice for your coach to have that kind of faith in you guys.
Terrific, Doris. Thanks. Clark, what's your take on that?
I like the mindset they're coming in right now. I think it's the right mindset. A strong defensive effort from them today. I think it's essential.
Steve?
Well, no question. If they can have success defensively, they're going to create some offensive opportunities for themselves in transition.
You know, for so long we've seen the Lakers coast into the playoffs, put themselves in a tight spot, and then find a way out of it. But in that series versus Dallas in last season's playoffs, they really looked like a tired and overmatched team.
Bryant gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul. Here's Richardson. From outside the arc, Sessions with the rebound. And for the Lakers, Kobe said, Clark, after that series, we've been playing with fire the last 3 years. Now we finally got what we deserve. Steve, that is a very interesting quote. Take it apart for us and delve into it.
Well, I think the Lakers had been to the finals for 3 straight years, and I think they were worn out emotionally. And for a couple of those playoff series over the years, they did play with fire and get away with it. Not last year. Dallas just destroyed them, and I think the Lakers just looked tired, both physically and mentally. Beautiful dish there and a superb finish.
And it's Orlando's ball. Richardson kicks to Anderson. Here's Howard. Cannot hit.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Anderson's shot is off. Orlando on D, trailing by 2.
You know, Kevin, with the departure of Rashard Lewis to the Wizards, Ryan Anderson got some additional minutes for Orlando on that front line, and he's more than deserving. I thought he handled himself well, scored the ball, and rebounded decently.
Here's Nelson. After the made shot from Andrew Bynum. Nelson, the pass to Anderson. It's stolen by Sessions. It's 2-on-1. He feeds it to Kobe. And it's Nelson picking him up. Good. Clark going back to Ryan Anderson out of Sacramento, California by way of UC Berkeley. Steve, not only a great shooter, also a pretty good rebounder.
Excellent rebounder for a guy his size, and pretty good offensively. You know, he can step out and shoot that ball, as Clark mentioned, but also a better low post game than people give him credit for.
That's good. 6 points for Bynum.
Another bucket there, trying to extend this lead, guys.
I like what they're doing. Putting together a run here, building that lead. They could get to the finish line comfortably.
Bynum with a screen on Nelson. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Matt Barnes is checked in for the Lakers. The Magic trailed by 5. He dishes it to Anderson. Ring shot on the way, and the shot is good. Anderson's got his first 2 points. Bynum with a screen on Nelson. Here's Sessions, and it's Orlando with the rebound. 1:06 left in the first. Here's Nelson, and again it's Orlando converting.
What an offensive display he's putting on.
And at this point, Steve, you got to put more pressure on him. Bring help and make him move the ball.
to end the run. Here's Bynum, and it's Howard picking him up, and it's Bynum with the jam.
When in doubt, punch it down.
As easy at 2 points as you can get.
Safe to say that's a pretty high percentage shot, guys.
Now, here is Nelson. He's got 7. Fires from 14. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Howard.
I tell you what, right now that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area.
Bynum missing again.
This is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot. It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, and that's due to their physical play. They're scrapping and clawing for each and every rebound out there.
Here's Nelson. No good trying to beat the buzzer. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter.
You know, the Magic trying some different techniques last year. One was a shadowing drill that helped improve the conditioning of a lot of the Magic players. Basically, 2 players were tethered, and the offensive guy had to lose the defender. Interesting strategy, a way to try to get ready for the season.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Orlando, Jason Richardson and Hedo Turkoglu are at the 2 and 3. Anderson plays the 4 with Howard at the 5. And it's Nelson in at the point guard. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kobe Bryant has become the Lakers' all-time leading scorer, passing the legendary Jerry West. And West said of Kobe, it's pretty simple, really. He's the greatest Laker player to have ever played. To watch his all-around play, his ability to defend, his greatness late in the game, his refusal to lose. To me, he is the greatest Laker player I've seen. With all the Hall of Fame players who've worn the purple and gold, that's saying a lot.
Nice stuff, Doris. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely high praise. And the Lakers, Kevin, a team that has really been blessed with some amazing talent over the years.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Davis comes in for Ryan Anderson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jason Richardson. Here's Nelson. 7 points in the game. He's covered by Sessions. Nelson dishes to Davis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
And Jameer Nelson, one of the Magic players who really struggled in the playoffs last season. I mean, shot under 38% from the floor and was only 23% from distance. He just had a tough time shooting it.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
Davis sets a screen. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
With that one, boy, they got the crowd buzzing there.
A pretty perfect play all around.
What a fantastic dunk to finish it off, too. And going back to Jameer Nelson, guys, apparently after a regular season game against Chicago, he told Derrick Rose, I'll see you in the second round. Well, after the Hawks knocked out the Magic in the first round, they actually left tickets for Jameer and will call prior to their first game against Chicago.
And Sessions kicks to Kobe. And the Lakers call time here.
Guys, 21-9 were the Lakers last season against the Eastern Conference. They've been within a game of that record for the last 4 seasons. That's really consistently impressive.
Jason Richardson. He's checked in for J.J. Redick. Here's Kobe. Makes the lead pass. Bynum. Turkoglu kicks to Richardson. In low to Howard. Back to Richardson. Picked up by Kobe. A rebound by Gasol. You look at the teams in the East, not many who can match the length the Lakers possess up front. What am I saying? There are a few teams in the entire league that can match that kind of length, Steve.
Yeah, the Twin Towers, Bynum and Gasol, really the Lakers' trump card. I mean, I think That's the key to this club. They've got to take advantage of those two guys this year, beat people up down on the block and on the glass. And if they can improve their defensive work on the perimeter, this could be a great team.
The offensive rebound, and it's good. Terrific work on the offensive glass to make that one work.
How about the energy he puts into crashing the boards, guys?
It's deflected, but he stays with it. Back to Turkoglu. It's stolen by Sessions.
I really don't like what I'm seeing their last couple of possessions, Kevin. That's 2 turnovers in a row, careless turnovers at that.
Yeah, they're getting a little casual with the ball. They've got to nip that in the bud right now.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, you know, as much as the Magic were able to romp through the East, they had their troubles with Western Conference opponents last season.
Ryan Anderson, who's checked in for the Magic. Here's Nelson. He's got 7. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, thank you. The Magic players have talked to Coach Stan Van Gundy about trying to curtail how often he criticizes his players. He says he's especially conscious of it after back-to-back games. As point guard Jameer Nelson put it, he picks his moments now. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And as a coach, you always have to pick your moments.
You know, a lot of coaching is not what you say, but when you say it. And that seems to be what Coach Van Gundy is striving for.
Mark, you talked about the Magic in the West, over 500, but Steve, not by a whole lot.
Yeah, 16 and 14 in their 30 games against the West, and that hindered them a little bit in terms of trying to chase down Miami for that division crown.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, you know, a recent stat said that in the last 15 years, the Lakers are on average the best offense in the NBA. But in crunch time, ironically, they fall to around 12th best offensively. Not nearly as effective.
Here's Kobe. He has 6. Takes it up. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Going back to the Lakers and their letdown as far as crunch time offense goes. Good point by you. Steve, you take it now. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think Kobe's not the player that he once was, Kevin. I mean, he's not as athletic. He's not as capable as he used to be getting shots off against any type of defense. And I think the rest of the guys maybe lost a little confidence in themselves as a result.
And the Lakers call time here. Here's Sessions. A 3 off the inbound. That's good. Sessions got 5 points so far.
He can be dangerous from out there. As a matter of fact, he can be lethal. His first from the arc after having none in the first quarter. Keep an eye on him.
A 3 from Anderson. Good. And a nice assist from Nelson.
Coming back with a 3 of their own. I like that. Good response.
Yeah, I agree with you. See, this is a team that will not back down. I mean, I'm not surprised to see them answer that way. Boy, that's a wonderful read and react play to pick that pass off.
Lyman with the steal. Puts up a 3. And no good trying to get that one.
Some good numbers for Gasol. 10 points and also a couple of rebounds.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Lakers leading by 4. So the Lakers 5 right now. World Peace is Solon Bynum on the front court. Kobe is out there with Ramon Sessions.
Tight spot there to put it in. Perfect pass.
Here's Nelson. That's blocked. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Turkoglu, looking for his first bucket of the game.
He just lost track of where he was on the floor.
The Lakers on offense. Kobe passes to World Peace. But they get it back. Bynum against Howard. Another shot. That's good from Bynum on the assist by World Peace. 14 points for Bynum.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
You know what, fellas? As good as the Magic were a season ago offensively, they didn't really rely too much on ball movement. I mean, they finished in the bottom 5 in terms of assists per game as a unit.
That's good. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Good start for this offense. They're shooting 3 of 4 now from the field, so offense in a good groove.
Anderson dishes to Howard. Up and in on the layup. Howard's got 8 points. Steve Clark talking about the Magic and why they couldn't generate more assists. What do you think?
You know, they didn't shoot the ball as well last year. They run their offense through Dwight Howard, and they like to surround him with three-point shooters. But the percentage dropped last year, and because they didn't make as many shots, obviously the assists went down.
Here's Bynum, and they call goaltending. They'll give him the bucket.
Boy, he's been so dependable here this game, really playing well offensively.
The Magic trail by 8. Nelson kicks to Anderson. From downtown, count the bucket. He's got 10.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Hedo Turkoglu.
How skilled is Pau Gasol? Not only is he 7 feet, but he's mobile, got long arms, big hands, great ability to score inside, and can also step away and knock down a 17-footer.
You talk about Pau Gasol offensively. He's also a very creative finisher, I think, too, around the basket.
Huge hands. He can palm the ball off the dribble. He can go up one-handed. He's got great length. He can get the ball above defenders where they can't get to it.
Bynum with a screen on Nelson. Here's Sessions. He has 5. And Bynum backing in. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Magic trail by 5. Nelson, the pass to Anderson. Out to Nelson. Moving the ball well. Nelson with a screen on Kobe. Offensive rebound. Sessions is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, team's first.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, the Magic made a sweeping change last December as they were able to move Rashard Lewis and Vince Carter and bring in Hedo Turkoglu, Jason Richardson, and Gilbert Arenas. It's not often you see a strong team like that tinker with their roster halfway through the season.
Steve, back to the Magic. They felt like they needed some changes. And Clark, that trade came, as Steve just said, last December. And it just really didn't click as you look at the body of work.
Yeah, you kind of like the idea of making a shakeup, trying to get it done, trying to get the pieces together to make a run at a championship. It's unfortunate that they just didn't have the right part, and it sputtered more than it succeeded.
Bynum dishes to Gasol. From past the arc. Can't get it to go. So Orlando will take it the other way.
Well, neither team has really gained an edge rebounding-wise here, and the score reflects that.
Well, if one team can start hitting the boards harder, I mean, it'll give them a good chance to pull away.
Sessions with a screen on Nelson. He used that pick just right. Kobe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get his shot off.
Here is Anderson. 5 points in the game. Howard kicks to Richardson. Picked up by Kobe. Over Bryant. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Pretty tough shot to take there.
Well, you got to like his confidence, though, even though the quality was a little bit to be desired.
Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
And Nelson gets it to go.
We've seen some great shooting from him today. They've got to lean on him a little bit more.
Puts it up. Bynum.
And Andrew Bynum, a guy who has been hit with injuries throughout his career. But when he's healthy, the Lakers are so tough to beat because of the length and size that Bynum and Gasol provide for that front line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Richardson for three, and it ends up out of bounds.
Lakers ball.
26 seconds left in the third. Kobe kicks to Sessions. Takes a three. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Nelson kicks to Anderson. Lets it go with a three.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Andrew. Here is Nelson. Anderson plays the 4 with Howard at the 5. Jason Richardson and Hedo Turkoglu are at the 2 and 3. And it's Nelson in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Nelson against Sessions. Back to Gasol. Shot from the low block. Shot is off. The Magic the other way. Takes the 3. Good.
Unbelievable shot. He can't miss out there.
And he knows it. I mean, he's got major swagger going on out there now.
Working on Anderson. Gasol kicks to Sessions. His three-pointers off the mark.
That's a bold move, trying to respond to that 3, but he couldn't convert.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Steve Blake's checked in for Sessions. Here's Nelson. Shoots over Kobe. Richardson, no luck.
Orlando foul. Jason Richardson. First,
The Lakers in the lead. Here's Gasol. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To tie it up. And Nelson gets it to go. Nelson's got 19 points.
Well, it's been a long battle, but they have finally gotten the game even again.
Yeah, you wonder, though, I mean, battling back like that sometimes can give you a mental edge, but other times maybe you've used too much energy to get all the way back, so we'll see.
Well, that's great. You take advantage of that turnover and convert at the other end.
Absolutely. I mean, points off turnovers this time generated off the steal.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And one of the things you like about the Lakers, their ability to go out on the road and win. In fact, last season, they were 27-14 away from Staples Center.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He urged them to stick with it and keep after it. He said, listen, we're right there. There's plenty of time left. If we can get some stops and find some good quality looks, we've got an opportunity to win this thing.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, they've got to do something defensively because he's been unstoppable.
And defensively, Steve, your only choice now is to double him. I mean, I don't think there's another option.
Now, here is World Peace. Backing down is Bryant. Right side Gasol. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And it's Orlando's ball. 11 unanswered points for him. Nelson, the pass to Anderson. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Turkoglu. Dishes to Nelson. Three-pointer. No good. And the Lakers go with it the other way. Blocked. Here's Orlando now. 11 unanswered points for him. Richardson. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nelson with the steal. And they're running. There's the feed to Anderson. The tray. Another miss by Orlando.
Oh, he misses that one. He did knock down 1 3-pointer in the first half, though.
Nelson is tagged with the reach. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Bynum. Up top, Kobe. Bynum with a screen on Richardson.
How about the activity defensively, guys? We did not see that in the first half.
That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
Shot seems to be a little awry today, just off a fraction. They've got to have him pick it up, though, and soon.
He hasn't been one of their key guys tonight, but they are still winning despite his lack of production.
You know, he's really one of those guys that you just have to sit back and really appreciate, fellas. I mean, he is a marvelous offensive player.
And here's Nelson. On the wing, Jason Richardson. He gathers, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 4.
Tell you what, you watch this guy put it in the basket, and his scoring ability can just astound you at times.
Good.
And that had to feel good.
Yeah, he exhaled as that one went down.
Less than 1 minute left. And here's Anderson from the arc. The shot will not go. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he ties it up.
Makes him count. Man, this is a tight one.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the stars to shine.
Nelson, right side. Over Blake. It's good.
He's just so clutch. Here's a guy you want on your side with the game on the line, Kevin.
And the Lakers have possession. And it's Nelson picking him up. Puts it up. It's good. This game is all even.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
The pass to Anderson. Back to Nelson. From deep, Richardson. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We've got overtime action now, folks. Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Hart. The Magic making a switch here. Davis has checked in. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. World Peace and Powell in the forward slots. Sessions out there with Kobe, and it's Bynum in at the 5, roaming the paint. No good from Turkoglu.
He had his elbows up. I mean, he was going to go up strong. Nobody else was getting that ball.
Nelson with the steal. Davis against Gasol. And Davis can't get it to go. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Steve, you think they've been rattled?
Oh, they're rattled, all right. And turnovers will kill you, especially with a team like this that can force turnovers and get out in transition.
The Magic trailed by 3. Here's Nelson, and it's sent back by Bynum. The Lakers on offense. 3-point lead. It's a pick by Bynum. And it's Howard picking him up. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Nelson.
Takes the hit, still finds a way to get it to go.
Excellent concentration right there, partner. He's got a free throw coming up, too.
And the Magic making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Nelson against Sessions. For three, Kobe. Here's Bynum. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
Yeah, don't give up anything for free. I like that. Send him to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to sit back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Don't give up anything easy.
Perfect from the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, really at both ends of the floor. Nothing seems to be going their way.
They just lost him on the break that time defensively. I mean, he slid out to the three-point line and had plenty of room.
So it's the Lakers now. Sessions dishes to Bynum. Richardson with it. From the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
That's now 6 straight points off open threes. Get a hand up, fellas. Pay attention to the scouting report.
Well, you know how quickly things can go south when you start giving up wide open looks to this team.
And the Lakers call time here. They're leading by 2. 104 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Here's Kobe. Richardson covering. Kobe kicks to Bynum. Number 15. Got it!
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Nelson, the pass to Anderson. Oh, good with the triple.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Here comes Kobe. Richardson covering. Shot clock at 6. Kobe against Richardson. But they recover it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're behind by 4. 15 seconds left to play in the first overtime. What do you think, guys?
Well, if they can get some points out of this timeout, they've got a chance here.
It's out of their hands. They don't control their own destiny, though. The other guys make their free throws, and that's it. It's over.
Here's Nelson. To the inside. Three-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound. And stolen by Richardson.
Well, that was a serious heave there. You can't blame him too much for not being able to corral it in.
And so it's the Lakers.